Hey guys, welcome back to another live event. This is Total OS Today, Total Technology for Beginners and Beyond. This will be a short one for this evening. It was not on the schedule, but some of you may have heard about the latest changes upcoming to the guidelines for content creators for YouTube. And it's probably going to affect a lot of people, mainly small-time YouTubers. We'll take a look at the guidelines here in a few minutes. If you would like to stop by the channel and say hello in the chat, please do. And I hope everyone is warm. It is brutally cold here in Ohio, currently 9 degrees. It's been cold for the last couple of weeks. Not fun at all. Hello William, how are you? Let me go ahead and set up my page here for the creator blog. Alright, we're good here, very good. Got the background music playing. Background music is from the YouTube audio library as usual. From Silent Partner. Just check a few more things here. Alright, looks like I'm good on my end. Hello William, Lamer Linux, KO2610, hello. How's everybody doing this fine evening? I have it playing a little bit through my mic. I don't have it set up for the desktop background music for this evening. I won't be on that long anyway, Lamer, yeah. But maybe you can hear through my microphone. Slightly. I know you guys have gotten used to the background music, but I won't be on too late for this evening. I caught some kind of a stomach virus bug yesterday, and man, it hit me. I was sick. I feel better now. It's true what they say about taking... drink lots of fluids, lots of rest, and what helps for me is Gatorade. So I will give a plug to Gatorade. No, I'm not being sponsored by Gatorade or anything. But yeah, if you ever catch a virus where you got the cold chills or feel like you're going to the bathroom or feel like that you have to throw up, Gatorade seems to work. You can hear a little bit? Okay. Alright, well that's cool. Like I said, I won't be on too long tonight, so. Okay, looks like we're good here. So let's go ahead and transition. You guys can see what I'm doing. Give me a moment here. Alright. Rick Biz, BZ, hello, hello. What's happening, Rick? How are you? Yeah, Lamer, we'll be talking about that tonight a little bit, and I'll give you my opinion. Yeah, it's YouTube. Since I stated last year, YouTube is in a state of panic, and I don't think they have a choice. Yeah, but we'll talk about that here in a few minutes. See if anybody else wants to jump on the live stream. If you are new to this, don't be shy. Please stop by. Say hello. Oh, good there. Excellent. Are you warm there, Rick? It is 9 degrees here. And it's nasty. Ooh, tomorrow highs around 30. My goodness, that's going to be a heat wave. Yay! Man, I hate cold mornings. But yeah, the last couple of days, I got notification of the new changes coming to YouTube next month. It's a mess. It really is. And anyway, I'll give you my opinion here in a moment. So, you thought about joining, but they don't like small channels. Well, it seems that way, Lamer. Somerset freezing. Is that PA, Rick? I think it's PA. $50 on Sunday. Very good. All right, I'm going to turn down my speaker here. We'll get started. All right, so there was an announcement from YouTube, January 16th, yesterday. Interceptor, what's up, dude? What's up? Corey Scott, welcome. Okay, you can keep posting your comments as I read this. I'll try and catch up. So, additional changes to the YouTube Partner Program, YPP. Wasn't there a song, OPP? A rap song? Anyway. Welcome, Interceptor and Corey. All right, let's go through this as quickly as we can. Feel free to voice your opinions. 2017 marked a tough year for many of you, with several issues affecting your community and the revenue earned from advertising through the YouTube Partner Program. Despite those issues, more creators than ever are earning a living on YouTube, with the number of channels making over 6 figures, over 40% year over year. Okay, so in 2018, a major focus for everyone at YouTube is protecting our creator ecosystem and ensuring your revenue is more stable. I can tell you after I read this that they are more focused on the advertisers versus the creators. I don't like it, but I understand where YouTube is coming from. They're in survival mode, and they have to do something. So let's move on here. That's right, Albert. Yes, it has electrolytes, Gatorade. Yes, okay. It does help if you catch a certain virus. Thank you, Albert. Okay, as mentioned in December, we're making changes to address the issues that affected the community in 2017 so we can prevent bad actors from harming the inspiring and original creators around the world who make their living on YouTube. But here's the thing. YouTube is making an assumption that a majority of the bad actors are from small-time YouTubers, which I guess would include me. You know, so I don't think that's entirely accurate, in my opinion. A big part of that effort will be strengthening our requirements for monetization, so spammers, impersonators, and other bad actors can hurt our ecosystem to take advantage of you. One of the latest controversies was not a small-time YouTuber, it was Logan Paul, who created a shock video, a shock story. And that hurts all of YouTube. He is not a small-time YouTuber. He has millions of subscribers, makes millions of dollars. It seems to me the real power to create, you know, positive or negative content comes from the big YouTubers and not the small ones. At least that's how I see it. Back in April of 2017, we set a YPP eligibility requirement of 10,000 lifetime views. Fair enough, while that threshold provided more information to determine whether a channel followed our community guidelines and policies, it's been clear over the last few months that we need a higher standard. I agree on that part. Now here's where it gets tough for small-time YouTubers. Starting today, we're changing the requirement for monetization to 4,000 hours of watch time within the past 12 months and 1,000 subscribers. I agree with the 1,000 subscribers. I'm not sure about the 4,000 hours. We've arrived at these new thresholds after thorough analyses and conversations with creators like you. When nobody talked to me, again, because I'm not a big YouTuber. They will allow us to significantly improve our ability to identify creators who contribute positively to the community and help drive more ad revenue to them and away from bad actors. I can tell you that there's at least a couple channels with hundreds of thousands of subscribers making buku money. These are big name YouTubers, and their content is selling junk. It's not a small-time YouTuber causing the problem. Not to say that small-time YouTubers are not bad actors, but there are successful YouTubers that spew garbage, hatred. That's the problem. Corey says, with YouTube going the way, do you think it to go Brave Creator Program? Brave Creator Program. Corey, what do you mean exactly, Brave Creator Program? I will talk about a possible future alternative to YouTube here in a moment, Corey. A company that has the potential to be big and make YouTube look like Mickey Mouse. That's how powerful it is. There's hints that that company is going to pursue a social infrastructure similar to YouTube or possibly better. But let's move on. So there's a Brave program. I'm not familiar with that, Corey. All right, so on February 20th, 2018, the YouTube will implement these threshold across existing channels on the platform to allow for a 30-day grace period. On that day, channels with fewer than 1,000 subs or 4,000 watch hours will no longer be able to earn money on YouTube. When they reach 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours, they will automatically reevaluate under certain criteria to ensure they comply with our policies. New channels will need to apply, and their application will be evaluated when they hit these milestones. Though these changes will affect a significant amount of channels, 99% of those affected were making less than $100 a year in the last year, with 90% earning less than $250 a month in the last month. Well, this is not so much a matter of money, but a matter of freedom and the ability for someone to share their ideas, to be creative on this platform. You know, once again, YouTube is focusing on the advertisers and not the creators, and I get it. If the advertisers go away, there probably will not be any YouTube, so I understand. But to blame, how I read this, in my opinion, to blame a majority of the garbage on YouTube on small YouTubers is not realistic, in my opinion. Run with the Dolphin, welcome. I wonder how they will count that. Is that per video, per channel? I have 6,800 hours last year. I'm assuming that they'll go by the year. Yeah. Of course, if you turn your ads off. Yeah, I think the goal of a lot of YouTubers is to just turn the ads off or have less ads rolling on videos and just be monetized in different fashion. In different ways, such as Patreon, GoFundMe, PayPal, Amazon, and we'll talk about more about that in a second here. But okay, so it says here, of course, size alone is not enough to determine whether a channel is suitable for monetization. So we'll continue to use signals like community strikes, spam, and other abuse flags. All right, fine. While this change will tackle the potential abuse of a large but desperate group of small channels, we also know that the bad action of a single large channel can also have an impact. Case in point would be Logan Paul. We'll be working to schedule these conversations with our creators in the months ahead so we can hear your thoughts and ideas to tackle that challenge. YouTube now want to go to Brave site creators. Lunduk talked about it. Brave creators. I'll take a look at it. Who voted this down, Albert? Come on, Logan Paul. Jeez. Go get your own subscribers, man. He voted this down, didn't he, Albert? Anyway, that's okay. I'm a big boy. I'll get him later. Kagan, how are you? Channels like yours actually has good content. Tends to be smaller channels where crap seem to make millions. Kagan, it seems that way. Yeah. Alright, so one of YouTube's core values to provide anyone the opportunity to earn money from a thriving channel. While our policies will evolve over time, our commitment to that value remains. Alright, and we'll go through all of that and the rest of this here. There are some comments and so on and so forth. Here's the thing. As I stated, YouTube is trying to balance the needs of the creators versus the needs of the advertisers, and it is a delicate balance. I get it. I didn't think it would get this bad, but it seems like human beings are predestined for mediocrity and evil and hatred. Not all of us, of course, but you know, but we all have our sins. Anyway, I don't want to get too philosophical here, but once again, there is a balance here between the needs of the advertisers and the needs of the creators, and they're focusing on the advertisers, and I get it. I completely get it. Successful YouTubers, from what I've seen, starting way back, they didn't focus on AdSense as their primary source of income to fund their channel. It was a source of income, but the smart ones knew years ago That what if this went away? What if there was a problem? You know, what would they do? So they created other avenues of funding to stay alive. And that could be Patreon, PayPal, GoFundMe, Amazon links, and so on. Those are the ones that survive and will continue to survive. The rest of the channels, I'm not so sure. But it's clear that the premier, friendly channels, AdSense revenue was the last item on their funding list versus channels like mine. Up until really last year, a year before, I didn't really think about it because the AdSense revenue was enough. I figured, well, if it's enough, but I didn't prepare for a rainy day, as it were. So a lot of smaller channels like mine are suffering through no fault of my own. I didn't do anything wrong per se. So the revenue that comes in now from the AdSense, ads, it's really just gas money. It's not paying for the channel. So there's a negative balance. And that's why a lot of creators are going forward with Patreon and PayPal, Amazon. Right now, I just have PayPal and Amazon. I'm just going to keep it simple, and hopefully down the line, maybe get some sponsorships or something like that. Brave browser site has a creator program. That's interesting. Okay, I'll have to take a look at that. Corey. So that's where we're at here. So, if there is somebody out there wanting to create a channel, it's going to be tough. It's not impossible, but it can be done. To be successful on YouTube after doing this 8 years, two things. Define your objective. What is your objective? And then what are the goals to meet that objective? Now, an objective could be you want to be the best cooking channel on YouTube. Great. You were trained to cook by your grandparents or your parents, whatever, and you know everything about cooking. Awesome. So your objective is to be a master cook on YouTube. How do you plan on being the master cook? What are the goals? Well, the goals could be like you will upload 1 video per day, 5 days a week, not on the weekend. So that means your goal would be 5 videos per week times a month. That's 20 videos. That is a goal to achieve what you defined as your objective, if this makes sense. So once you have that goal, you can say, well, I'll give myself 6 months, a year. Now, the objective in the beginning should not be money, because people don't know you. How can people trust you to contribute to your channel? So in the beginning, the goal should not be money. The goal should be promoting yourself and what you have to offer as value to the audience. So you have an objective, you have a goal, and maybe after a year, then you can proceed to whatever funding means or necessary to fund your channel, assuming you provide value. Again, that could be PayPal, Amazon, Patreon, and so forth. But in the 8 years of doing this, there's no question that successful YouTubers, now some just got lucky and just went viral, and that's perfectly understandable. Define your objective and set goals. Without goals, I don't think a YouTube channel is going to last, in my opinion, unless you just don't care and whatever happens happens, and you just maybe upload a video a month, out of a hobby or just because you're bored or for whatever reason, and that's perfectly fine also. But based on what I've seen here, it will get tough for smaller channels and existing channels like mine. And I have to tell you, after reading this, I kind of get the impression that unless you have 1 million subs, you are a small channel. That's the impression YouTube has given me. Now you may think, Toss, come on, 1 million? Well, there's 7 billion people on this planet, right? 6 or 7 billion? What's 1 million subs out of 7 million people? What's the percentage? But that's the impression YouTube is giving me. So when I see channels with hundreds of thousands of subscribers, I think that's great. God bless them. But compared to the billions or potentially millions of viewers out there, that's not a lot. And I think YouTube is not just wanting to weed out the bad actors, but weed out the small channels and focus on the major channels, which provides them more revenue. Now that's not fair. It's not fair. It's not right. But you know, it's their platform. You know, it's not ours. We don't own YouTube. We are in a partnership with YouTube to create content and then split the proceeds. So as bad as this is, you know, it's, you know, being pessimistic about it is not going to change anything. So I think all of us have to find some way to adapt. Hello, Spin Viking. Yeah, I also enjoyed the news nonsense videos, Albert. That was one of the most successful things that I did, that we did, not just in audience, but in money-wise. And, you know, we had a good thing going, but, you know, sometimes things don't work out in the end. But that was, it continues. I mean, I still do them, just not on a regular basis. All right, so we talked about what's going on. What about a viable... Who can challenge YouTube? Can you think of anyone, any company that can challenge YouTube? Well, there's a company that's on its way to becoming a $1 trillion company. Imagine that, $1 trillion. And this company trademarked a name just last month. It wasn't reported that much, or maybe you guys missed it, but the name that has been trademarked is AmazonTube. And I think also OpenTube. I like AmazonTube. But clearly Amazon sees an opportunity. There's a lot of discontent here on YouTube. And I think Amazon is a great challenger, a viable challenger to YouTube. And look, if they hit $1 trillion, they'll make YouTube look like, you know, character out of Disney, like Mickey Mouse. YouTube will be nothing, or close to nothing in my opinion. You know, I am already part of the Amazon affiliate program. So whenever you shop the Amazon links, I get a small commission. So why not be totally part of the Amazon platform? VidMe went away. I use Vimeo, but to get the same type of storage, I believe it's about $600 a year, which isn't bad for a professional service. But then again, it's $600 a year. So Vimeo is a possible alternative, and if I had the income, I wouldn't even be on YouTube. I would just go to Vimeo. I think it's more professional. I think there's less junk on there. I think it caters more for professionals, hence that's why you have to pay, and it weeds out the bad actors. But if you take a look, in fact, let me do a quick search here. I did a quick search for YouTube. It says here, YouTube unveils new monetization rules, killing ad revenue for small creators. YouTube tightens rules and tools. Oh, this is strange. YouTube is taking down Tide Pod Challenge videos. And oh my God, don't need laundry pods. Wow. Didn't know that was a problem. Interesting. Huh, okay. So if you go to search for AmazonTube, I don't want to do that, but let's see. Yeah, there was a story posted around December 20th. Amazon may be mulling a rival to YouTube, and I think they want to do it. I think they're really saying, you know what, here's an opportunity. Let's take a look at this real quick here. AmazonTube to knock off YouTube with new video service. Amazon might be in the process of developing a new YouTube-like service to directly compete with Google. Yeah. Amazon, so they're looking at OpenTube or AmazonTube. I personally like AmazonTube. Would provide non-downloadable pre-recorded audio-visual and audio-visual works via wireless networks on a variety of topics. Anyway, So yeah, this is one company that can certainly do it. They have all the resources. Because right now there is, in my opinion, there is no competitor. There is no choice to YouTube. So what do you guys think about this? Judging from the description above, Amazon is basically saying they can make a direct competitor to YouTube in repercussions of Google discontinuing their service from Amazon products. This is true. YouTube might have a direct competitor. Yes, that is true. Google suing Amazon because of the word "to." Well, that's certainly possible. I hope not. Hello, Ricardo. The like to dislike ratio. That's okay, Ricardo. I'm a bid boy. And hello. So yeah, we were talking about the changes coming up to the YouTube guidelines, and it's going to affect a lot of people. Wonder if someone donate money, will it go to? No. The way to donate money is through Super Chat. Clicking that there, and through PayPal. Lamer Linux. Amazon, when you buy something on Amazon, there's a small commission that it goes back to the creator, but it's not a donation. Amazon links don't cost you anything. So in other words, if you buy, say you buy a computer for $500, that's the price you pay. It doesn't cost you extra for the person like myself to make a small commission off of that sale. So yeah. Hello, Mike. How are you? Amazon ads versus Google. Yes, sure. Google ads is another way. I mean, Amazon is probably more well known. I wonder how their standards of privacy and data collection are compared to Google. I don't know. It's a good question, Kagan. Ricardo says, will this new guideline affect you? Well, this channel really has been affected since last year, even before this mess went full speed, Ricardo. Yeah, this channel has been losing money the last couple of years. It's gotten worse. So it has affected me more. I guess what I'm trying to say, it hasn't started to affect me, but it's well, I'll put it to you this way. Instead of the channel making thousands of dollars a year, it's making hundreds of dollars a year, and it's just not enough. It's basically gas money. So I'm doing all this content basically for free. Now, I know you guys enjoy these chats, these tutorials, and I enjoy doing them. But I'm not being paid to really do this anymore. No, I mean on Amazon Tube, if someone... Oh, on Amazon, I don't know how that is going to work, Lamer, yeah. It was a joke, okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see what they're going to do. I have thought about Twitch, yeah. I have thought about Twitch. I don't know all the guidelines. It seems like Twitch is more for gamers. I don't do a lot of gaming, but that's certainly a possibility. Let's see what comes up with Twitch versus YouTube. Can't spell tonight. Yeah, it's I see gaming comes up, so yeah, Mike. Yeah, human screening of content is expensive. I think YouTube is going to hire a bunch of people to screen content. I think up to 10,000 people. So it looks like Twitch is more for gaming, which I really don't do. There's nothing wrong with gaming, but yeah. really for myself right now, I just don't see a viable alternative to what I do here. Um, you know, being able to do live events like this is great. You know, there's no, YouTube doesn't charge me a fee to do this. Hi Jesse. So Twitch has gaming and Twitch creative. Got it. Okay. Let's take a look at that. Hello, Joe. So Twitch Creative, broadcasters can share the process of making their creations on Twitch Creative for non-exhaustive list of approved examples. Okay, well that's cool. I'll have to take a look at that. Commitment to gaming remains unchanged. All right. So is this a platform where they get paid also on the ads, or is it through donations and Amazon links? Is this the same thing? Suda Reboot does live streaming on Twitch, but now he's going back to YouTube. Twitch also has IRL. Okay, cool. We'll take a look at this. Fat Elvis is in the house. Let's see here. Twitch will identify creative broadcast based on viewership and the quality of content. You can apply here using the partner application. In your application, feel free to share details. Okay, well, this might be something to look at least. So you're talking about what, servers? Google had 2.5 million. Okay. If you do a search for YouTube alternatives, you got Dailymotion, Vimeo, Medicafe, Vivo, Twitch, the Internet Archive. I use the Internet Archive sometimes to post stuff. 9gag TV. I don't know this. Dailymotion I've heard of. I use Vimeo. Out of these here, I use Vimeo and Internet Archive. What do you guys think about Dailymotion? Yeah, 40 million searches per second. Yeah. Let me, I have to grab my Gatorade. Give me a second. It's on the sofa. I'll be right back. CBD uses Twitch, but he live streams on America Euro Truck Simulator. Okay, all right. Let's see. Let's take a look at this real quick. Then we'll probably wrap this up here. So there's Dailymotion again. Vimeo, Flickr. Never thought about Flickr. VO. Blip TV. Yeah, I don't know about Medicafe, Ricardo. Yeah. Voob? Huh. Interesting. Okay, so you want me to look at the Brave browser. Joe, I'm not familiar with Live Leak, but I'll take a look at it, sure. So this is the Brave browser. Daily Motion, okay. Is there a certain website to check that Brave Creators? I don't see a link here on the main page. You like Vivaldi? Okay. Will this work? Okay, let's take a look here. Brave now enables YouTube creators to monetize their content. Your compensation no longer needs to be based on vague rules or mercurial algorithms. Well, that's interesting. It works with tokens. Huh. Okay. I did not know about this. Interesting. Anyway. Here we go with the crypto stuff again. Yep. There you go. Tips and tricks for Brave on your phone. Anyway. Well, I'm curious to see what happens with Amazon. I'll be honest. I think they can do it. They got all the resources in place, so, you know. But I'll take a look at this and see if this might be an option, you know. Okay. Brave New World, huh? I guess Meta Cafe is still around, yeah. Oh, Amazon owns Twitch? I did not know that. Okay. Yeah. Search for Linux. Yeah, there's quite a few videos on Linux, it would seem, in general. Not a lot, but you know, it's just one of those things because Amazon is so well known. I think Amazon too could be an instant hit because a lot of people use Amazon. You know, it's a worldwide company. So, yeah. So that's how I see it. Yeah. My guess is Amazon will probably send out invitations. Metacritic maybe? Okay. Yeah, I think Amazon will probably send out some sort of invitations when they launch Amazon Tube. I remember with the Amazon Influencer Program, I applied for it. I was denied in the beginning, but then I got approved later. Hello, Switch. How are you? What's happening? My guess is there will be an announcement to this so-called Amazon Tube this year, maybe sooner than we think. Yeah. They're probably working out the fine details on how to set it up, how to pay creators, what percentage. I agree, Mike. Yeah, Amazon can make better integration with sales, wish list. Sure, absolutely. I think those of us who have like affiliate links with Amazon, I mean, it's all there. The infrastructure is all there. It's all set up. And think about, you know, having an Amazon Tube doing, say, Linux tutorial on Amazon, and as we're doing it, there'll be links to purchase something on Amazon through affiliate link. It's more of a seamless transition, and I think that would work. I came across a video about these new YouTube guidelines. I'm trying to think who it was. Oh, was it Boogie2988? Is that what he's called? Boogie29 something? He had a interesting perspective on all this. So yeah, Google Preferred. It says here is YouTube plans to increase the amount of human vetting for videos that are featured as part of Google Preferred. Moving forward, advertisers who participate in Google Preferred won't need to worry about something like Logan Paul controversy, as their ads will only run alongside videos that have been verified as compliant with guidelines by an actual person. Okay, alright. So it looks like the hirees would be working on the bigger channels to make sure they are in compliant. I guess that can work. You have the Fire Stick too? Alexa, what's better, the Fire Stick or the Echo Dot? Looking at some of the comments here, this doesn't affect Logan at all. By creating a higher bar for entry, you create a dramatically smaller pool of creators who can be monetized. Yeah. This allows you to police content that is earning ad revenue easily while also keeping bad actors. I hate the buzzword. Okay, alright. Yeah. Most women are, Switch. Most women are biased towards themselves, aren't they? Ah, she didn't know that one. Okay. A woman being honest. Imagine that, Lemur. Alexa, Chuck Norris joke. Share it with us, Lemur. I should have mine down here as I do these, but anyway. So there you have it. YouTube continues to panic. This is crazy. People were actually eating Tide Pods, detergent pods. Man. Do not eat laundry pods. Please. Yeah, but what if your kids have a dirty mouth? Ha 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 ha. Make a shopping list. I got so dependent on technology that I forgot how to write. Ah, Kagan. Okay. Alright. Anyway. So there you have it, guys. That is my take on the new YouTube guidelines starting next month. What, February 20th? I think it might make it easier for live personnel to police YouTube. There will be less channels on YouTube. Channels will be dropping off. Less videos to take a look at. I do not use detergent pods, which I use regular, detergent. No pods. Jeez, I figure it's a crazy world. First we have the iPod, now detergent pods. Neighbor Linux, Joe Johnson, if there was an Amazon 2, visitors will be hit with an avalanche of ads or charge people. Joe, I don't know. This is all speculation. I don't know. I think we need an alternative to YouTube, and I don't know how they're going to implement this new platform. I just don't know. So, anyway. But, in conclusion, YouTube is favoring the advertisers versus the content creators. I don't think they have a choice, and it's going to affect a lot of people. Fear of spider is arachnophobia. Fear of tight space is claustrophobia. Fear of Chuck Norris is common sense. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Love Boy is the brand of soap Ralphie had to eat in the Christmas store. I'm not familiar with that. Okay, cool. Cool. Yes, when Chuck Norris does push-ups, he doesn't push up. The earth moves down. But a bump bump. There's so many of them. So, this is an odd title. French dominatrix pimps clients out in crypto slave farm. That's something that you just don't read every day, do you? But yeah, Joe, we definitely need an alternative to YouTube, and I think Amazon has the resources to pull it off. It's just a matter is how they're going to do it. But they trademarked the names AmazonTube and OpenTube, so I think they're going to go for it. And why not? So ChuckNorrisFacts.com, okay. I like this. Amazon eyes Google's lunchbox. Yes. There will be no street or town. There will be no street named after Chuck Norris because nobody crosses Chuck Norris. Bada boom. Yep. LibreTube. Spamazon, right. Casey Neistat, here's one. Here's a guy who's done good for himself. Yeah, who does not advertise, who's not really relied on AdSense revenue. He's done good for himself, and he has entertaining videos. That's an example of a popular YouTuber with a gazillion followers making a gazillion dollars, that's family friendly. I think he's done a pretty decent job. Casey Neistat's warning to execs that they needed to better respect their community or face Vine-style elimination. Ah. Chuck Norris threw a grenade, killed 50 people, then the grenade exploded. You're a moderator and you can't post a link? Oh no. Jeez. Yes, he does. I like Casey, yeah. He seems genuine, yeah. Uh-huh. Nice stat to YouTube. Get your, I guess I can say, get your shit together before we leave you. This is from October of last year. I guess that's true, yeah. Anyway. You're still a moderator, Switch. I don't know what's going on. Was it something you said? Did you tick off YouTube? Yes. Once a Cobra bit Chuck Norris, 5 days the Cobra died. Yes. Yes. I know that one. Oh, it goes on and on. MKBH, yeah, Marquise something, yeah. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's done well. Just simple tech reviews, vlogs. He's done very well for himself, keeping it simple. Chuck Norris sold the Soul Dale for his awesome martial abilities. Then he roundhouse kicked the devil, took his soul back. Now they play golf on Tuesdays. Chuck Norris can pick oranges from an apple to make the best lemonade. Welcome to the Chuck Norris Joke Show. Chuck Norris can strangle with the cordless phone. Yes. Yes. Oh, there must be thousands of those, right? Oh, you met Chuck back in yeah, he got his break in 1972 with Bruce Lee. That they made that movie in Italy. I think it was 72, called Return of the Dragon. I guess they were close friends back in the 60s. So. The boogeyman goes to sleep every day. He checks his closet for Chuck Norris. Yes. Steven Anderson, hello. Anyone else find DuckDuckGo a crappy search? And it's not as complete as the others. So I guess we could define it as crappy, but it's supposed to be more private. I don't know, Switch, what do you think about a search engine like DuckDuckGo? You're not a fan of it, okay. We need a live stream just for Chuck Norris. Maybe this week and we'll do something different. Yeah. Yep. Don't call me. Lenny is in the house. Lenny, how are you? Yeah, they trained to get some pictures here. Yeah, they were friends back in the 60s. Chuck Norris knows Victoria's Secret. Oh, that's clever. Start page? Okay, that'll work. A nice picture. We got Bruce, Chuck Norris, Bob Wall, and this guy. I wonder what Bruce would say about all this YouTube stuff if he was around today. You guys know there is a Bruce Lee podcast if you're fans of Bruce Lee. I think his daughter hosts it. Well, Lenny, it's freezing as heck here. Not starting off the good year. This year good, and weather-wise, and changes coming to YouTube going to affect a lot of YouTubers. So it's not looking good so far. Anyway. Lenny, where are you from? If I may ask. Ah, okay. Yeah, I saw it on the nightly news. The snow got as far south as, I think, Georgia. And they're not used to that kind of weather. Yeah. Switch. Yeah, Bill Gates. Yeah, yeah. Hello, Shatir. Welcome. Constant fear that Chuck Norris PC will crash. Oh, you're in the foothills. I bet with that wind it gets cold over there, right? You know what? Let's finish this live stream with some warm thoughts. How about South Beach, Florida? Let's visually go there. And Arita is in the house. Yay! Those of you who joined in late, you can replay this live stream once it's finished processing. If you are new to the channel watching this, stop by and say hello. Of course, you're always welcome. If you haven't already subscribed and support the channel, it would be greatly appreciated. This channel definitely needs community help. 100 Rex? Whoa, that's a lot. Yeah, I guess that sounds about right, Lenny. Yeah, yeah. TJ Wolf is in the house. Welcome. Linux Like Develop creates automated. It makes me wonder just how long this Meltdown Spectre thing is going to go on for. It's bad. It goes all the way back to computers from 1995, back in the X-Files days. Speaking of the X-Files, I just saw a new episode tonight. It was great. Wet Willie. Willie, 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 well, that was a song, yeah. The miss is sleeping, but she told me to say hello. Well, hi. Tell her I say hello, too. Yeah. Anyway, it's cold everywhere, so I thought I would bring up some South Beach pictures to warm us up. Ah, look at that. That looks so nice. I'm doing this live stream in my rec room downstairs, and I didn't put socks on, and my toes are freezing. I gotta reposition my heater. That's right, toss his toes. Jeez. Let me do this. Ah, that's better. I got one of those, a couple of those little space heaters, electric space heaters. My toes were cold. Toss his toes. Anyway. Alright, that's better. She was tired, so she went to bed as her feet hurt from staying all day. Yes, yes. Yeah. Anybody been to Florida? Hello. Oh, there's a nice picture. So, Pizza, you made a video making fun of every Linux user you can think of. Oh, okay. So what was the joke about me? Which part of Florida do you like, Joe? And Fat Elvis is Isla Morada. I generally like the Gulf side. You were going to message her feet. Well, what kind of message would you send her feet, Anna Rita? I think you meant to write massage. You're going to message her feet. Australia is toasty. That's right. Their seasons are the opposite, Mike, as far as I know. I used to do podcasts with Infinitely Galactic from Tasmania. So when it's winter here, it's summer over there. Well, you said message your feet. So what's the message? To clean your toes? Nails? Yeah, I liked trying to the places that I like. Sanibel Island was nice. St. Armand's Square or Circle was nice. Siesta Key is nice. St. Pete Clearwater there is pretty nice. English is your second language. Got it. Okay, well that's cool. Yes, Orlando, Florida can get humid. But Fat Elvis, here's the thing. You have a choice. Would you like to freeze your toes off? Or would you rather sweat? Pick one. I would rather sweat. South Beach, Miami's hot. Yeah, oh yeah, in the summertime, the whole state of Florida gets very, very hot. There's no question. Yeah. We're both in your video? Okay. Motorcycle weather, yeah. Born to be wild. A nice picture there, the waves. Keys are nice. Never made it down to the Keys, Joe, yeah. Yeah, I never made it down. I got as far as South Beach. Bell Harbor Shops is fairly expensive. Nice place to shop. Yeah, but it's a dry heat. Hot is hot. It does not matter. Yep, a lot of fine women in South Beach. I would have to agree. Born to be using Linux. Dun, 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 dun. Got my kernel running. Dun, 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 dun. Using Ubuntu Mate. Watch it on stream, huh? Lonely here with your wife nagging at me to do something. Well, send her a message. Send her a message not to bother you. The 60s? San Diego has perfect. I guess the year-round average temperature in San Diego is like in the 70s, and that's pretty nice, actually. Yeah. We have exercise class. Hello there. Yeah, Sanibel Island is really nice, super clean. Pizza lover nerd, bribery will get you everywhere, right? Yeah, a lot of seashells there in Sanibel. Cape Canaveral, yeah. I have not yet looked at the daily image for the new Ubuntu Mate. Not yet. Probably will soon. I'm not ready yet. Yeah. I'm having pretty good luck with Ubuntu Mate, so. Hello, Ben. Yeah. I used to travel a lot, yeah. Back and forth to Florida and here. Ben has moved on to Windows and it works. Well, use what works. Use what makes you sane, right? But yeah, if you guys love seashells, you go to Sanibel Island. It is so clean and beautiful down there. Sneaky Linux is in the house. Yes, someone here is using Sacrilege OS. Heresy. Feel the power of the dark side. Fishing in the Gulf for snapper? Okay. I'm more of a calamari type of Italian, Joe, but snapper's okay. Like snapper, I like halibut, swordfish. I've had before, it's pretty good. Of course, lobster, shrimp, yeah. Dolphins, yeah. I've heard of Destin, Florida. I don't know much about it, Lamer, yeah. Ah, there's a neighbor. So you know what happened to this crocodile? He wanted to go into the ocean, but he saw Chuck Norris swimming and he changed his mind and walked out. I just made that up. The croc says, hey, look out, Chuck Norris is swimming, I'm out of there. That's a nice Christmassy picture. Huh. Halibut, yeah. Yep, clams, mussels, yep, yep. I think mussels is spelled M-U-S-S, mussels, M-U-S-S-E-L-S, I think, Joe? I think. I like sushi. Fish for sport and food. Okay, jambalaya and Budweiser. Yep. Didn't drink a lot of beer in Florida. Yeah, I drank like juices and stuff like that. Every once in a while we go to you know, some restaurant for some hot wings and maybe a beer, but usually not. Lima, Peru for the best scallops. Wow. Okay. That's okay, Joe. Yeah, I think it's spelled M-U-S-S-E-L-S, if I'm not mistaken. Sometimes I like shrimp with pasta and like some olive oil, some Parmesan grated cheese, some butter, and put some shrimp on top of the pasta. It's pretty good. Well, tell tell ALEL, tell Zexa to play Born to Be Wild. Surf and turf, okay. That's a nice picture. The one thing I liked about Florida, I don't think I saw a single pothole there. And I'm not counting sinkholes. I'm talking like, you know, pothole. All right, Sneaky. Catch you later. Okay, well, I think I'm ready to wrap this up for this evening. Unless you guys have something else on your mind about this whole YouTube thing. We're just finishing up here with some warm pictures of Florida, since most of the country is freaking freezing. Parmesan cheese and fresh parsley. Well, Switch, don't you cook? We were talking about how to, well, different foods. I mentioned shrimp. I like pasta, but grated Parmesan cheese, olive oil, and butter, and have some little pieces of shrimp on top of the pasta instead of the sauce. Yeah. Steven, you're testing a PC to Athlon, 4 gigs of RAM, optical drive, video card. Linux will not install. It says chipset unknown. Really? I don't think I've ever come across saying it unknown. Steven, I don't know about that one. They put Parmesan cheese and fresh parsley on them and bake them. Parmesan cheese, you mean? Okay. Or as you're playing chess, you can have your Parmesan. Yeah, yeah. Yes, which it does sound good. Like linguine pasta. I guess it doesn't matter, but pasta, some grated Parmesan cheese, olive oil, butter. You cook the shrimp separately, not too cooked, not fried shrimp, just heat it up on top of a oven and just put it on top of the pasta. Yeah, it's great. Maybe some veggies, green beans on the side or something, and that's all awesome. Ham and bean soup, very good. The autocorrect sucks. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. Crawfish and seafood pasta with cream. That sounds pretty good too. Yeah. I know. Didn't we talk about food last time? Last week? For the ending of a show? Yeah. That'll be my trademark. First we'll talk about Linux and YouTube, and then we'll finish with warm pictures and food. Yeah. I'll be the only YouTuber doing that. Alright, so ham and bean soup, it's not calamari or, scallops, I know, but hey. Ooh, bacon, yeah. Good novels. I don't really read as much as I used to, Labor. I watch occasional TV shows like X-Files, The Blacklist, stuff like that. I know, I'm getting hungry too. I had my bottle of Gatorade. Cooking with Linux. I kind of like that. Maybe that switches game here, Alex. Cooking with Linux. Ah, the cookie recipe. Sometimes I'll cook a steak, nice big juicy steak, and I'll pour some red wine on top of it, and use that for seasoning. Take a hand of ginger, quarter it, boil it for half hour, and put the shrimp and remove it as soon as they turn pink. Interesting. Okay. Yes, The Blacklist 4 years later is an excellent show. And in fact, I have to catch up. I missed it tonight, I think. Oh, well, I caught up on the X-Files. Been watching a show on history called Hunting Hitler. The theory that he escaped the bunker. Don't know if that's true, but do I drink? Well, I drink Gatorade, some wine, some beer occasionally, but that's about it. Moonshine. I'm waiting for Moonshine OS. Yep, nice vino. That's right. Nice juicy steak, ribeye steak, some wine. Sometimes I have a glass of wine at night to help me fall asleep. Kung Fury. Kung Fury. Sounds like a movie, Switch. Kung Fury. Have you seen those parodies on YouTube? What does Hitler think of the new Star Wars movie? Or something like that. It's hilarious. Yeah, they ex-CIA operative, some other people think he did escape, Joe. Yeah. You like your steaks rare. Oh. Don't like him. I like him like medium. Yeah. Yeah. Medium's fine. It is a bad movie. Okay. That's a nice picture. I like that picture. All right, Fat Elvis, stay warm, cuddle with the woman. Yep, we'll catch you next time. Yeah, I think I'm about ready to end this. It's 10:30, so catch up on the 11 o'clock news and call it a night. I still feel weak from that virus I caught yesterday. So anyway, let's go ahead and wrap this up. So, if you missed any of this joining late, replay the stream. I gave you my thoughts on the new YouTube guidelines. Many changes going on and many changes to continue. It is a challenge. A lot of YouTubers will have to adapt. And I suspect a lot of channels will not make it, but maybe that'll make it easier for the human moderators to keep it clean with, yes, less channels on YouTube. Just speculating, of course. Anthony Tucker, welcome. Yeah, Joe, there was a mention on that on the show about Argentina. Yeah. Yeah, the show, this is their last year. This is 3 years of that show. It's it's different. They show a lot of declassified documents. It makes someone think. Yeah, Argentina comes up a lot. Anyway, Anthony, I'm going to wrap this up, but you can welcome to replay this back, and I share with you my thoughts on the new YouTube guidelines. So, we've been looking at nice, since most of the country is cold, we've been looking at nice warm pictures of Florida. Maybe I should make a Florida theme, Linux. It's always warm, right? This one here, great background? Yeah, I think so. Yep. Oh, the Bud Light, okay. Ah, there's a good background. Sanibel Island, very good. Well, thank you, Anthony. Yeah, I'm happy to be here. Yeah, if it wasn't for you guys, it would be no reason for me to be here. Thank you. I hope this channel will continue to stay here, but it is a challenge. Martin Borman, they have somebody new on the show, Joe. She's a target analyst or targeting something. If you've seen the show, you know what I mean. She's somebody new. Anyway. Thank you, Lamer. Jason K. Oh, wow. Okay. Guys, I'm done. Maybe I'll catch you. Maybe catch you this weekend, depending how I feel. Tonight I still feel weak from yesterday. Hopefully this bug will go away. But anyway, just make sure that you've turned on the notification bell so you don't miss anything. And maybe Maybe Switch and I will try to get together for the weekend. So, okay, guys, you have a good evening, and I'll catch you later. Take care.